I bought a 1% position in LYT. It's at 20 and change a week or so ago, I guess it was, so a couple of weeks ago. They reported numbers. The numbers were solid. They grew 9% organically. They made an acquisition of a company that's going to add another 40% to revenue growth. So they're going to post really strong numbers as a business going forward. And I have them making about $1.50 in the year that starts on July 1st of this year. So it's at 12. I'm paying 13 and a half times earnings for a high quality. It's not the best entry point. Normally, I was waiting for that 18 and a half, 19 to become 15 or 16. And I just figured, well, if I buy a 1% position, I probably increase my chance of getting there. And then I could buy another 3 or 4% to make it a normal position with this would be about a 5% position. So I bought 1/5 of the stock that I want to buy. And if it goes right to 35, I'll sell it and declare victory, or 30 and move on, because at least I have something in the book. But it's a very good, relatively high quality small cap management team, product line, competitive dynamics play where they're the 800-pound gorilla in the industry, and they can offer a full suite of services and products to the big companies and scale like, before when 7-Eleven or, Wawa put up stores in places in different geographies, they had to deal with local mom and pops. And these guys were becoming a national scale company that could do a national rollout for Exxon's gas stations, that kind of thing. And then they're starting to take, material market share with this new deal. It even gets them, more, vertically integrated. And I would believe that they're going to have, mid to high single digit organic revenue growth, at least going forward. And in today's, stock market, for a non-AI related, non-data center related, business, that's pretty darn good. So it's probably worth 20 times earnings. So if they could do $2 in 2 to 3 years, I could see myself having a $40 stock.
Banks, so you're a buyer in the 15 to 18 range, it sounds like, and you're a seller north of 30. I hear that right?
That's me, yes.
Okay. Banks, what do you think of the chart? Look pretty good.
No, I like it. I mean, I like the fact that it goes up on earnings. The people like the earnings report, and that's getting more and more rare. And I like the fact that the up volume is swamping the down volume. I hate to be so simple, but it's just worked over time. When it takes out 24.75, that's an all-time high, and you have no resistance because everybody's making money. So 35 to 40 doesn't sound like that much of a stretch.
How far back does that chart go?
This one, pardon me.
I mean, that looks like that's been pretty much dead money for a while.
3 years?
Yeah, this is the daily, so that goes back a year. This goes back, this is the weekly, this goes back to 2020. And this goes back to, I think, 1999, 97. So wow. It looks like an EKG, but now, I mean, that to me looks like a pennant. I can't draw it because I hate my chart service. I'm going to go to customer service after I get off this call. But again, above 24.75, I think you're rocking and rolling with everybody making money. So
I think. By the way, in 2018, there was a significant management change, and they changed the entire strategy.
Okay.
So the new management team owns the last 8-year track record, not the prior 25 added to it. Okay.
All right. No. That's good.
Which looks a lot. It looks a lot. They've done a lot better. Yes.
You had me at Wawa, which is a national treasure, and I miss it dearly.
We're gonna have the Einstein bars in both of those channels here
any day. Cool.
Good job.
Yeah. I've been giving them out like you read about.
That's a big deal.
Up. I got to put another order.
All right, Mr. Marston. Anything else you want to cover? You want to talk about your Coro or your Saragon or your?
Nixie, did you? SEMO reports tonight, so Silicon Motion. It would be better if I did Wednesday or Thursday because I could hopefully beat my chest on that one. We'll see. But did you tee up the telechart, Bakesy? So telebio.
Yeah, no. What happened yesterday? Volume was up 5x.
Yeah, it was
Teller.
yeah, the stock was up, 15 or 20% on 5x volume. So there are things that could be happening there. In addition to numbers, perhaps someone knows the numbers for the March quarter. I don't know. They weren't supposed to be too good, so flattish, but maybe they came in better than expected. But they also have a lawsuit that against a big competitor they could settle, and this is also very easily a buyout candidate. So if people start buying this in volume, I start to think that there might be, a big surprise coming, a new surprise. So I'm going to keep my eye on it.
Is this a lottery ticket position or?
I went in at $1.25, $1.30 with a lottery ticket, and it went to $2. So it went up 50% from my cost, and then it went down to 60 cents. So it went down 50% from my cost. It went down 75% from the top. So I didn't sell any, and I didn't buy.
But you're sticking with it.
Well, if the balance sheet were so god freaking awful and management so terrible, I'd have bought more.
Hi, I'm David Maris. If you like what you just heard, we've tracked every single pick we make on the show, every ticker, every thesis, every entry price, over 1,100 picks and counting. We put it together in a free report with our top 10 performers, the reasoning behind each one, and a preview of our full dashboard. If you want access, the link is in the description.